The double standards in US foreign and anti-drugs policy have been exposed. On Saturday, Venezuela's President Nicolás Maduro was captured in a military-like operation and taken to the United States to face charges of drug trafficking. However, some time back, former Honduran President Juan Orlando Hernández was pardoned for the same crime. The US approach to the two leaders exposes a stark dichotomy. Is it politics or principle that underlines US policy? Both leaders were accused of running corrupt systems linked to drug trafficking and election manipulation. However, while one was cast as an international criminal to be captured and prosecuted, the other was pardoned through presidential clemency. While absolving him in December, Donald Trump described Hernández as a victim of political persecution. At the time, Trump also remarked that the former Honduran leader had been treated very harshly and unfairly. This contradictory stance has drawn strong criticism not just from Democrats but also from allies within Trump's own Republican Party. The sharpest criticism came from former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Taking to X, she wrote that if the president grounded his actions on drug trafficking charges, it was entirely hypocritical in light of his recent pardon of former Honduran president, who she said was responsible for bringing more than 400 tons of cocaine into the United States. Pelosi pointed out that while the administration says Maduro will be tried for drug trafficking in a US court, Hernández was convicted of the same crime by an American jury and was later pardoned by Trump. Both cases trace back to Drug Enforcement Administration investigations launched around 2010. In each instance, the same DEA unit carried out the probes under the supervision of the same investigation team in the US Southern District. In 2022, Hernández was arrested soon after leaving office and extradited to the United States to face charges of drug trafficking and illegal arms possession. Federal prosecutors alleged that he accepted a $1 million bribe from drug lord Joaquin El Chapo during his first presidential campaign. Prosecutors further alleged that Hernández built his political career on millions of dollars in bribes from drug traffickers in Honduras and Mexico, facilitated the transport of at least 400 tons of cocaine northward, and protected traffickers from extradition and legal action. US authorities claimed he had paved a cocaine superhighway to the United States. In 2024, Hernández was tried in a 3-week-long trial. A US judge sentenced him to 45 years in prison, calling the evidence overwhelming. Hernández denied all charges, claiming witnesses against him were drug traffickers seeking revenge or lighter sentences. He maintained that he was being targeted for extraditing powerful criminals to the US. In December last year, Trump pardoned Hernández, even as US forces were cracking down on alleged Venezuelan drug boats and Trump was taking a hard line on his drug war. The Wall Street Journal reported that the pardon was issued so quickly that White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles and other senior officials had no advance notice. Trump's clemency came amid strong lobbying from people close to him. Trump later reportedly said he believed the prosecution was a Biden setup. So what charges is Maduro facing? US commandos carried out a raid in Caracas and captured Maduro and his wife. The operation, called Operation Absolute Resolve, took months of meticulous planning and killed at least 40 people in Venezuela, according to the New York Times.